Okay, here we have the Tusk Highland luggage and the Wolfman luggage, both installed. We got the Highland on the RL and the Wolfman on the L. They both went on pretty easy. The Tusk took a little longer because you had to put this rack on the back. The Wolfman did not need the rack. The Tusk took a bit to get these bolts started. It was a bit of a chore. Besides that, it wasn't too bad. They both seem like really good quality systems. I think they'll both do a good job for us on our Trans-America Trail trip. The Tusk has 25-liter side bags, and it comes with a top bag that I did not get, but I'm going to have to get something because I'll probably need a little more storage. Tusk is currently sold out of these. I think I got about the last one around, so I'll have to find a different bag that I can put under here. Maybe I may get one of these Wolfman bags and just strap it in right there. So all in all, a good looking system. There is a dry bag inside of the side bag, so you just unstrap it here and here, unroll this, then you can get your dry bag out with all your stuff in it. Right now it's empty, but if it was full, that's where all your stuff would be, and so it's easy access. And then I have a fuel bag that's going to go here for extra fuel storage, and I'll be strapping that to the rack and to these. So that's our luggage solution for the RL, Tusk Highland. And then for the L, it's the Wolfman luggage. Wolfman's a little different. It comes with a base. See if we can see it under the roto packs here. Comes with a base that goes on, and then it has 3 bags that just strap right to the base. And the bags are 20 liters each, I believe. We've also got a roto packs on there. It's not tightened down right now. We're just kind of putting it on there to see what it looks like. And looks like a pretty good system. The only difference is that with the Wolfman, you unbuckle it and unroll it, and then your stuff goes right in the bag. There's no dry bag. So that's a little bit different from the Tusk. But both seem to be good systems, and we'll be putting them through their paces when we get started on the TAT. We also have the Tusk Olympus tank bag installed. Looks like a nice little solution for a tank bag. It just straps right down here to the frame. Has a strap that goes around the front of the bike, and then one on the other side, it goes down to the frame. Pretty easy to install. You can put your cell phone in here so you can still see it. And then inside storage, it's got a zipper pocket there, and this little bag to go over the outside in case you hit a big rainstorm. So looks like a nice little storage solution for the tank. Alright, so it looks like I've got to take the seat off, take the fender off, and drill a couple holes in the fender. Okay, so I pulled the seat off and the fender, and I had to put these 2 bolts in, and put grease on the bolts, and put the fender back on, which marks the fender with 2 places that I need to drill a 7/8 inch hole. Okay, I got the holes drilled in the fender. Houston, we have a problem. The holes did not line up. I used the method suggested by the instructions, but didn't work. Okay, I got the holes a little bigger in the fender. It's not pretty, but I guess it'll work. Screwed it up. And I have the rack almost put together, so it'll be going on next. All right, got the rack on finally. Just got to go around and tighten all the bolts. Looks pretty good. The seat bolts get replaced with these. So it uses your seat bolt to hold the rack on, and then these two bolts that go down through your fender. Okay, in the process of attaching the side bag to the base, and we have these T-nuts we have to attach, and then the bolt and washer go over top. Open this up, and then there's a hole and the T-nut goes in it, and you have to pound it in there with a hammer to get started. So there's some crud on the outside of the hole there, so some of them have been a little tricky. I think I'm gonna have to get a knife and trim all of these holes before I'll be able to get these T-nuts down in there. Just won't go. Okay, so I've trimmed these holes, trimmed the fabric out from around them. Then I was able to just put the T-nut down in there and whack it with a hammer to get it seated in there. Okay, now I have all of the T-nuts into the holes, and these are on the back of the 25-liter side bag. Put this onto the base underneath of it and try to get the bolt and washer on there. See if I can get it to connect. All right, I got the first one in. It's pretty tough though, because these bolts are really short. They're just barely long enough to fit through the top layer, and you don't really have but a thread maybe sticking into that T-nut. All right, I've got these bolts and washers in and connected to the nut back. So it was tough to get them started because there's just not much room to work with. You don't have, they don't line up very good. I had to trim a little bit of the fabric away from the other side. Finally got them going. Okay, I finally got the side bags connected to the top plate, these bolts and washers. Now I'm draping it across the motorcycle. I'm gonna see where we need to put the heat shield. Okay, I've got the heat shield on. It's just a pipe clamp, holds it onto the muffler. All right, so Jake has got the Wolfman motorcycle luggage. It comes with a base and 3 bags. So we're gonna put that on, see how it looks. So here's the Wolfman going on. Okay, so this is the Wolfman base put on the motorcycle. Got the Tusk Olympus tank bag on there too. So the base is strapped on. There's the bag that goes with it.